2.5 metres. And we're set to go. First of 8 races on the card. They're about to jump. Katie Jugar has the inside. All clears through. Set off at the 1300. And down on the inside, Wyndham Bell first out from White Hart Lane, and they settle in front. Going forward, Ancona Delight on their outside. Limerick Flyer settling down fourth of the 5 runners, and Katie Jugar on the rail. Only about 3 or 4 lengths would cover the field. And on the inside, Wyndham Bell joined by Ancona Delight. White Hart Lane 2 lengths away outside Katie Jugar, and Limerick Flyer about a length away last of all, with 850 metres to go. Wyndham Bell about a half length now. Ancona Delight running second. 2 lengths away, White Hart Lane on the outside. Katie Jugar the fence, and 2 lengths away, lobbing along last of all is Limerick Flyer, about 5 lengths off the leader. Wyndham Bell down the hill just in front, and Ancona Delight nearly level with her. They're matching strides at the 600 metres. 2 lengths to White Hart Lane, travelling okay third. Limerick Flyer is following it, and Katie Jugar's on the rail. 4.50 to go as they corner. Wyndham Bell on the rail, and Ancona Delight, they swing the bend, nothing between the two of them. White Hart Lane easing out, Katie Jugar in behind them, and Limerick Flyer now called on for the finishing burst, starting to run home pretty well. Wyndham Bell and Ancona Delight together from White Hart Lane. Limerick Flyer coming at them. They're nearly a line of 4 at the 200 metres, with now on the outside White Hart Lane taking the lead. Limerick Flyer trying hard and battling back, Ancona Delight. White Hart Lane, Limerick Flyer, White Hart Lane. White Hart Lane wins again. She's made it 3 straight, beating Limerick Flyer. Ancona Delight third. Wyndham Bell weakening fourth, and Katie Jugar back last of all. White Hart Lane's proved to be a bit too good here in the time of 1:18.8, number 1. White Hart Lane, ridden by Mark Flaherty, taking out the first on the card. Limerick Flyer loomed up. Poke in the eye, 3 from the outside. Away they go, jumped okay, poke in the eye with Geronimo Run, and Julius. Cryptic Red jumped nicely down on the inside with Make a Mill holding the rail. Rocky Jester out wider. When they settle down and head to the 800, Rocky Jester with abundant pace from the outside gate, crossed the field onto the rail and led from Rackaban. In behind those horses then is Julius. Poke in the eye is very deep out with Geronimo Run improving too. It's up about third or fourth. Well back as Make a Mill down on the inside, and Cryptic Red about third last going through the pack as they corner. Rocky Jester from Rackaban on the outside. Cryptic Red's got up behind them to third, and then Julius. Poke in the eyes dropped back through the field. He's back towards the end now with Make a Mill and Geronimo Run, one of the last. Rackaban took over the running now with about 250 metres to go. He's the leader from Rocky Jester. Julius the outside, and behind those is Cryptic Red, but Rackaban with 100 to go, the leader from Julius, and then Rocky Jester and Geronimo Run, but Rackaban is well clear, and Rackaban takes it out impressively. Geronimo Run, a very good run, getting up for second. Julius will grab third out wide ahead of Cryptic Red and Rocky Jester. Poke in the eye, well, that's a vastly indifferent run to his previous performance. He was never travelling. He's second last, and last is Make a Mill. So my catching runs in that race. First and second, number 8 Rackaban, about $5.90 and $3 on Super Tab, beating 6 Geronimo Run, who got to the line very impressively second, 3:30. 1,300 metres, all clear through. Off they go. Dinner Star got away well towards the inside, and out quickly to Brindle Moose over on the outside. Just behind them is Rustic Cell on the outside of Darting Princess, and they were trailed further back. Quietly Adamant on the improve, but as they settle, Dinner Star in front by about almost a length here. Rustic Cell is going up into second placing now, keeping Brindle Moose and Quietly Adamant out very wide as they approach the first turn. 2 lengths Darting Princess, and they were being followed then by So Chic Lady. 3 lengths behind them Glowing Image, and Priceless Ruby's about 3 or 4 lengths last of all by the 800. And down the hill they race, with moving up Brindle Moose on the outside to head Dinner Star. Rustic Sellers between them. 3 lengths away is Quietly Adamant, followed by So Chic Lady, Darting Princess, second last Glowing Image, and about 6 lengths to Priceless Ruby last as they swing the corner. We're Brindle Moose on the outside of Dinner Star are the 2 leaders. Rustic Cell, now Little Lee Blake eases out 3 wide and puts the favourite into third placing, coming home fairly well. Darting Princess and Quietly Adamant are next, and then Glowing Image. Dinner Star at the 250, just the leader. Darting Princess coming home fast on the outside, sprints to the front at the 200. Quietly Adamant's coming after her. Rustic Cell can't go on. Darting Princess 2 lengths to Quietly Adamant. Darting Princess about 3/4. She's holding on. Darting Princess pulled away and beat Quietly Adamant by a length and a half. Glowing Image 3 lengths away third. Then Brindle Moose, Rustic Cell and Dinner Star, trailed by So Chic Lady, and Priceless Ruby was last all of the way. Darting Princess has taken out the race. Pay about $9.50 and $2.20. Beating Quietly Adamant at $1.90. Glowing Image moved up into the line, And now we wait just 2 to move in. Lord Ochre, who's coming up now, and Bay Demas, who'll complete the line on the outside of the 9 runners. So just the last couple getting set now. Bay Demas had joined them. Set to go. All in, they're set and racing. Eastern Court didn't begin all that well down towards the inside. Straits Code and Kenzine, the first couple out from Bay Demas. National Bid settled down 4th there in the pink colours with the white blinkers. Around him, Donny Brasco, covered cross along the rail. And then Eastern Court, Jonesy's Flyer, and Lord Ochre last of all. Straits Code is the leader out to the 1200 metres, opening up about 3 lengths to Kenzine. A length to Bay Demas on the outside of Covered Cross. A length to National Bid, 5th on the inside of Donny Brasco. Then a length further back as Eastern Court going through along the inside, and then Jonesy's Flyer and Lord Ochre last of all. As they went by the 1,000, and Straits Code had widened that break on the field to about 6 lengths. Second is Kenzine, and 2 lengths away Donny Brasco moving up outside Covered Cross, followed by Bay Demas a length and a half further back as Eastern Court has got through on the inside of National Bid. He's back third last now, the top weight and favourite. Behind him Jonesy's Flyer and Lord Ochre. Straits Code setting a hot tempo down the hill at the 600, still about 6 lengths to Kenzine, over 2 lengths to Donny Brasco. Covered Cross next on the inside of Bay Demas, and then came held up for a run on the rails, cornering Eastern Court, and National Bid's off and running after the leader. And he's got a big lead too, Straits Code, about 5 lengths to Kenzine, Donny Brasco. National Bid is next pulled to the outside, but they come down past the 300, and Straits Code, they haven't taken a lot of ground off him yet. He's still 5 lengths to Kenzine. Eastern Court's got up to third. National Bid can't go on. Straits Code clear with 100 to go. 4 or 5 lengths to Eastern Court, going to second on the outside of Kenzine, but Straits Code won it easily. Straits Code beat Eastern Court. Kenzine a neck away third, a gap to National Bid. Covered Cross, Donny Brasco, Bay Demas, Jonesy's Flyer, and Lord Ochre was last of all. Well, he went straight to the lead. He was never going to... 250 for Lava Lady, the field locked away. About to break at the 1600. Venere drawn the inside. Now 1 playing up there. Might have even been Lava Lady. An attendant in with her it was. She settled again. Another one went up. Silk Pyjamas a little wider out. Now they all clear. They're away. Lava Lady jumped reasonably well in the middle of the line. Joy Ender slow. Nezzy across the heels to the tail early. Silk Pyjamas flew out and led all play in the early part with Encountering Miss holding third. Morrico is outside her. Just wants to get her head up and over race a bit, Morrico. Kingdom Babe settled 5th on the inside with Lava Lady around them next, followed by Orange Grove the centre. Wonder Lux Appel following the favourite. Venere getting up on the inside and then Caressing, followed further back then. Going forward is Mega Achiever out wider. Tarquini has drifted a good way back from her outside barrier, trailed by Joyenda and Nezzy. Queen Isolde and Starenda is last by the 1,000 metres, where Silk Pyjamas made play a length and a half clear. Running second as all play. Encountering Mr. Rails as third, and Morrico as fourth. Mega Achiever 5th out wide from Kingdom Bay, having a good run just off them on the rails. A length to Orange Grove, Lava Lady. Venere the rail, then Caressing. A length to Lux Appel. Tarquini 3 or 4 wide. Joy End of the rail, followed by Starenda as they neared the corner, and then Queen Isolde and Nezzy last of all. So the field of 16 comes round the turn at the 450, led by Silk Pyjamas from all play, and Morrico trying to make a line of 3. Encountering Miss just behind them, and then Venere. Kingdom Babe has got into the clear in the red colours down the outside. She's sprinting quickly. Then Lava Lady, who's got right out to the middle of the track, spotting them 6 lengths now at the 200. And here Kingdom Babe is racing up to join all play. Encountering Miss just behind them, and then Lava Lady and Venere starting to sprout wings. Venere in the centres, burst to the front, and she'll pull away, and Venere won it impressively. Caressing got up to grab second, and Lava Lady out wide in a photo for third with Encountering Miss, closely followed by Kingdom Babe. Then Starenda, followed by All Play, Queen Isolde, Tarquinia, and next was Nezzy, followed by Lux Appel. Behind them Silk Pyjamas, Morrico, and they were trailed further back in the field then by Orange Grove towards the tail, and Mega Achiever one of the last to go over the line. Lava Ladies finished about midfield, and victory for number 13 Venere to pay $30.50 and $8.20. Number 13 the winner. All in for the Marvel Lock handicap. Marvel Lock won the Caulfield Cup in 1905. Set. Off they go. Tiralize began fast. Encona ran a little slow. Zola got away quickly, and so did Lilita Spirit and Bodacious Lady. As they settle into stride now, and Musical Chimes getting back to second last. Tiralize the leader, going past the 1400. Tiralize a length and a half on Zola. Bodacious Lady a length and a half away in third placing, and there's Miss Angelique going forward. Back behind them then Bergen Breeze on the inside, and then Lilita Spirit a length to Musical Chimes, and Encona ran on the rails last of all. 1100 to go. Tiralize the leader, not going all that quickly, and Miss Angelique had gone up a neck away. A length and a half Zola, followed by Bergen Breeze the router, then Bodacious Lady. Lilita Spirit is out 3 wide, followed by Musical Chimes, and Encona ran on the rails last of all. Miss Angelique putting it to Tiralize now as they came off the back at the 800. There's little between the two. Bodacious Lady and Zola sharing third and fourth, followed by Bergen Breeze, Lilita Spirit, Musical Chimes, and Encona ran. Coming down the hill, Miss Angelique took over the running, a length to Tiralize. Zola's been right there and handy all of the way in third placing, and then Bodacious Lady. Musical Chimes steadily working home. Lilita Spirit drops out, and then came Bergen Breeze and Encona ran. When they swing the corner, Zola out 3 wide, getting up to Tiralize, and Miss Angelique on the rail. 2-3 lengths in front then of Bodacious Lady, and then Musical Chimes pulled out wide. Zola took over the running, nearing the 200 from Tiralize, Bodacious Lady and Musical Chimes. Zola the leader inside the 200. Musical Chimes 2 lengths astern, trying hard. Zola in front of Musical Chimes, 100 out. Zola a length and a half clear. Musical Chimes can't reach her, and Zola breaks back to winning form, beating Musical Chimes 3/4. Bodacious Lady third, and then Tiralize, followed by Miss Angelique, and Encona and Bergen Breeze, and Lilita Spirit dropped out to finish last. Too good for them there, Zola, number 1, beautifully handled by Patrick Ferris on that occasion. All in. Set to go. Off they go. Tristace in the middle of the line out fairly. Kalina Raffin jumped okay, but can't muster the pace early. Away fast here is Halo Express, and Monolith is booting through along the inside rail with Kazik just off them. Now Kalina Raffin going forward at the post for the lap to go. Solidity dropped out second last, and as they go past the 1800 metres now, Monolith on the rail, Halo Express sharing the front. Kalina Raffin trapped out wide and going on with it. Tristace sat just off these leading horses, and Kazik got a lovely run on the rails. 2 or 3 lengths further back is Amstad, and they're followed 2 lengths to Rika Middle. Then came Cool Hand Luke. Solidity is next to last, and Aspect Dancer whipped them in, but there's been good pace in the early stages. Into the back, and Monolith held them out and led at the 1400 by a length and a half now. Running second, Halo Express, and 2 lengths Kalina Raffin third, a length and a half Kazik, and then Tristace lobbing along beautifully in 5th placing. Behind him Cool Hand Luke and Amstad, and they're followed by Rika Middle. Solidity is moving up outside Rika Middle, and 2 lengths to Aspect Dancer, 1100 a run. And Monolith is making this a true staying test. He's bowling clear a couple of lengths. Halo Express is second, 2.5 lengths Kalina Raffin third, Kazik fourth on the inside, and 2 lengths to Tristace, followed by Amstad, Cool Hand Luke, Rika Middle next on the inside. Second last still Solidity, and Aspect Dancer is last as they're about to come off the back. At the 800, and Monolith by 2, Halo Express, 3 lengths Kalina Raffin, 3 lengths Kazik, and 2 lengths to Tristace. Another 2 further back is Amstad. Then Solidity starting to make some ground around Cool Hand Luke, Rika Middle, and Aspect Dancer is last as they neared the corner. Monolith in front of Halo Express, 3 lengths Kalina Raffin, who's been niggled at for a little while. They're followed by Kazik coming away from the rails, and Tristace pulled out wider when they enter the straight, clear of Amstad and Solidity. Monolith headed now by Halo Express at the 300. Kazik coming home, and so is Tristace. Wider out is Solidity, and then Amstad picking through the field. Kazik took the lead at the 200 metres. Tristace coming after him, followed by Amstad finishing well the rail. Kazik from Amstad, and Tristace the outside. Amstad's finishing with a rush along the inside, took him to the front. He's the leader, and Amstad by a neck. Kazik third is Tristace, and then Solidity plugged on for fourth. Back behind those to finish Halo Express, Rika Middle. Long break in the field then to Kalina Raffin and Monolith. Towards the end of the field were Aspect Dancer and Cool Hand Luke. Amstad's finished the race the better along the inside. Number 3, ridden by now. All locked away. 1,000 metres, they're away, and the Mookster flew out of the gates in the middle. Private Night again a little slow. Festive Night began fast. Nullabelle not far away from them down on the inside. Stenner going forward wider out, but after going 200 metres, and the Mookster is the leader from Festive Night. Stenner deeper out. Nullabelle just behind them with Dwoucher on the inside. Private Night is with those, and Amber Runners out deeper, and 2 or 3 lengths to Spirit of Voodoo. But the Flying Mookster leads coming up towards the turn. He's about 2 to 3 lengths in front. Festive Night is getting up into second. The Sydney side around the home turn. Dwoucher down on the rail. Stenner a bit wider out. Then Nullabelle, Amber Run, Private Night and Spirit of Voodoo. The Mookster at the 300 kilo going for a double, leading 4 lengths. Into second placing now is Festive Night, and down the outside is Amber Run. Dwoucher and Stenner are battling along, but they're all behind the Mookster, who's sailing clear. He's 4 lengths in front. Spirit of Voodoo from last coming home hard. The Mookster against the fence clear, and the Mookster wins it from Spirit of Voodoo. Private Night grabbed third, and then Amber Run, Stenner. Festive Night weakening in the last little bit. Dwoucher likewise down on the inside, and Nullabelle dropped out to finish about 6 or 7 lengths last of all. Victory here for the Mookster, who jumped straight to the lead out of the gates and was never threatened. Now, Super Elegant is ready.